Good afternoon, Brick. Last month, the Board of Education approved the tentative 2021-2022 budget, and we filed with the Executive County Superintendent on March 19th. Last night's meeting voted and approved the adoption of this budget. The deadline for that adoption is May 14th. We will be posting this user-friendly version of this budget to the website shortly. As I stated at last month's board meeting, our budget's very simple in that we don't have much control over revenue sources. As you can see, this is a simple no-frills budget, meaning that there's not much room for manipulation. Simply put, annual expenditures increased by approximately $3.5 million just in salaries and benefits. That makes up about 80% of our budget. With the total tax levy available of only the mandated 2% cap, $2.2 million, and a huge reduction in state aid, decreasing by $5.3 million due to the continued negative effect of S2, we have a shortfall of almost $7 million to start. In order to balance the budget, which is a state law, we've utilized some fund balance, surplus, and federal revenue sources, along with increased grants funding. Also, this budget calls on cutting 26 positions as well. Our hope is that the majority of these job cuts are absorbed through retirement and/or attrition. To summarize, this budget is efficient, but only sustains existing programming. As I have continually stated, it does not help us grow moving forward. This budget magnifies the inauspicious fiscal state that Brick Township Public School District is in due to the negative effect of S2. Next year, we are looking at another decrease of $5.2 million in state aid due to S2. Even though state aid has decreased dramatically, our tax impact stays relatively low. In comparison to other local-like districts, Brick Township is the second lowest in the county in average total school taxes and the third lowest in the county in cost per pupil. Brick is lower than the state and the county averages for total property taxes, total school taxes, and total school taxes percentage. Phase 3, 5 days per week, has commenced for all of our grade levels, with our middle schools and high schools starting this past week. Our hope is to continue with our plan, provided that we receive official notification that our region, inclusive of Ocean County, is downgraded from high risk to moderate risk by the New Jersey Department of Education and the State Department of Health COVID-19 Regional State Matrix. Friendly reminder again, please remain vigilant and diligent and keep children home if they are sick or exhibit any of the related symptoms of COVID-19, or if anyone else in the household shows symptoms or is waiting on test results. Some increased summer programming this upcoming summer. We are excited to offer our students, both classified and non-classified, an expanded and extended academic summer programming experience with both in-person and virtual programs, aiming to enroll more students than usual to create new learning opportunities and prepare for the year ahead. Spark Summer Academy and our special education extended school year programming is made possible through federal aid and grants. Our goal is to promote learning acceleration and achievement through high-interest targeted instruction. This summer, both virtual and in-person instruction will include all students, K-12, Jumpstart Intervention, ELA and Math Academies, embedded with STEM and SEL, music camps, and enrichment clubs. Our special education department is preparing for a robust and extensive extended school year program this summer as well. Students will be participating in the typical 4-hour day as required by their IEPs, but in addition to that, we are extending everyone's day by 2 hours to accelerate learning. Additionally, if a student is not eligible for extended school year through their IEP, but suffered learning loss during this past school year, they are eligible to participate in a 2-week enrichment program to ensure that they make up any academic and/or related services that may have been missed. I am proud to announce that the district has received our QSAC scores from the New Jersey Department of Education. QSAC stands for Quality Single Accountability Continuum, and it monitors and evaluates New Jersey public school districts every 3 years with the focus from compliance to assistance, capacity building, and improvement. It is a comprehensive accountability system that consolidates and incorporates the requirements of applicable state laws and programs and federally required improvements. This system evaluates 5 key components that, based on research, have been identified as key factors in effective school districts. These components are instruction and program, fiscal, governance, operations, and personnel. Our scores are fantastic. We received the highest possible scores in each area. It is the best QSAC scoring BRIC has received in over 9 years. Kudos to the central office administrative team for facilitating this process with our county office, and kudos to our administrators, teachers, staff, and our Board of Education for a job well done. Last night, we reported and approved these QSAC results as per regulations. The resolution stated that Brick Township Public School District has undergone the New Jersey Quality Single Accountability Continuum Review and has satisfied at least 80% of the weighted indicators in each of the 5 areas of the NJ QSAC review process and has been designated as a high-performing school district. In instruction and program, we received an 85%, which was the top score we could receive in that area. Fiscal management, governance, operations, and personnel, we all received scores in 100% in all those areas. Great job. May 1st is Principal's Day. Quote, Green Brown, daring leadership is ultimately about serving other people, not ourselves. The dedication, commitment, and inspirational leadership of our district's principal leadership team, especially through this pandemic, has been awe-inspiring. Each and every member of this team, principal and assistant principal, makes a profound impact on the success of our district each and every day with the amazing work they do in the best service for students, staff, parents, and the community. In recognition of Principal's Appreciation Day on May 1st, thank you to our courageous leadership team. First week of May is designated as National Teacher Appreciation Week. We are so grateful for our dedicated educators who are able to reimagine teaching and learning during this crisis. Their courage, creativity, and commitment enabled us to work in partnership with our families to support student growth through cultivating each student's unique strengths and talents in an engaging, safe, and nurturing environment despite the pandemic. Next week, please reach out and thank a teacher. At the May 20th Board of Education meeting, we will be honoring the Teacher of the Year for each of our schools, as well as the District Teacher of the Year. Congratulations to our Board of Education President, Stephanie Walrath, and Board Member Victoria Pakala on achieving certified board member status from the New Jersey School Boards Association. This takes time and effort, and they should be commended. Brick Township Public Schools is proud. Finally, a fable in a novella written by American author Richard Bach called Jonathan Livingston Seagull spoke about a seagull who's trying to learn about life and flight. It alluded to something that just seems very apropos at this time. It alluded that sometimes you need to venture through the fury of the storm to find the calm of the rainbow. I can tell you now, we have weathered the storm and now the rainbow is in sight. Stay safe and healthy, Brick.